I just feel like you surprise people when you come slinging your knowledge about Tesla and Bitcoin and these like new industries that you are surprisingly, again, extremely well versed in. Even this started with, or you coming on this podcast started with a text from you the other day that you sent me.
Oh yeah.
She goes, do you remember when I convinced you to invest $500,000 in Bitcoin back in 2017? That was her 3 years ago.
Because I thought about it. I'm like, wow, we're about to have 50K. I'm like, wow, that's going to be looking like a lot these days. I wonder if he sold or what.
Yeah, a lot of money. I said, yeah, I do remember that. You know what's worse?
I didn't do it.
Didn't do it. Didn't fucking do it.
She was hitting you up on some like congratulations type
Yeah,
shit. We're rich. We're rich. And you're like, no, I'm not. But you did get in. You were an early adopter on that, on more so on Doge. You were in at Doge at 0.008, I believe. So an eighth of a penny.
How did you know?
Well, it's so funny because I'm a big Elon Musk fan, as we all know.
Yep.
But like, I honestly just had seen a meme. So there's this meme, and it was like, you know, the Drake from Hotline Bling when he's like, and then he's like going like that, and then he's So it was that, but it was Elon's face, and it was being like Bitcoin. It was like Bitcoin, and then it was like Dogecoin, and then I thought it was funny. I posted on Twitter, and then I like had bought a bunch. And then the next day, after I posted it, Elon had like tweeted about Dogecoin, so it started going up so crazy, and I was like, oh my God, I literally posted that yesterday.
How much did you put in Dogecoin? Can you say?
I won't say this on the internet. I mean, yeah. I don't know.
14 mil.
Can you buy a Lamborghini with your capital gains?
I'm not trying to give away my
Damn,
capital
the way
gains
he said it too.
I know he's like, I'm like, overall,
You did well.
Dogecoin, maybe not, but overall, yes.
Well, are you trying to take those earnings to Puerto Rico?
Well, it's so funny because I was talking about going to Austin because I was like, oh, I'm going to look at places or like property in Austin because I really want to build. And I feel like it's so much easier with all the restrictions and stuff in California. It's just so hard. Like if you want to build your own kind of like compound or any sort of project, it's just a pain in the ass to get the permits and all of this stuff.
Are you still living with the girls?
No, I actually just bought a house. And so
Congrats.
I've been doing that, and it's such a fun process to be able to like get a place you really like and change things over time and just see. I got it at like the perfect time, I feel like, just with the market. And now that I'm seeing everything I'm seeing on the market is just way more for like a comparable place, and I'm like, oh, that's nice.
So you got it at the right time in the market.
Yeah.
Similar to Dogecoin
Yeah.
and Bitcoin. How do you keep finding yourselves in these early adoption and entry points? Are you actively looking for new markets or for the right timing, or do you find yourself being one of those people who happens to be in the right place at the right time in life? Are you a believer in that kind of energy?
I definitely think it's a combination of both. I listen to my intuition for sure, and I'm super in tune with that. But I try to take in as much information as possible to make the best decisions. Like, you need data to be able to see the bigger picture and decide what you're going to do. So I like to like look at things and track them over time and try to take in as much information as I can. Like whether it's on Reddit or going on Clubhouse and like going on Twitter and just seeing, watching YouTube videos, keeping up to date with everything going on in whatever market it is,
Was there enough data for you to invest in GameStop when it was going to the moon?
Oh, I got into GameStop at the perfect time too. I was like, I can show you guys. But it was so funny because I was like, I was kind of like seeing about it online, but not like anything too crazy. And I posted on Snapchat, there's like this new feature that came out called Spotlight where you can post and you can like win money, whatever. So I had posted on there about GameStop, and then it became like a popular video on the Spotlight on Snapchat. And like I had said like, oh, are you guys gonna invest? Like I put money in, and then the next day Elon Musk tweeted the Wall Street
Okay, so
bets.
clearly you and Elon Musk are in cahoots, is what you're describing. You're responsible for the pump and dumps taking place.
And when did you become
Dogecoin
friends with Elon? That's what I want to know.
I literally like I'll just like be like, I feel like this is gonna happen, and then I'll just be like, okay.
Do you think you're inspiring Elon? Is there a chance
Telepathy.
he's an
telepathy's
avid
real.
follower of CJ the DJ?
I'm like, I think a lot of people have the same kind of train of thought at certain times.
When did you get into GameStop?
It was literally like I think the day before Elon tweeted the Wall Street bets, or like 2 days before, 2 or 3. Actually, you know what? It might have been like 2 or 3.
I lost
days before.
$40,000 investing.
Yeah,
in
I was gonna
GameStop.
say, did you
I
get
didn't-
out?
I didn't look at
Yeah,
the
I
data.
got it at like 3.7. I got it at like 376. I got in at like 80.
She knows when to go to the party and when to
When to
leave.
hold them and when to fold them.
Because I'm like, if I'm there, then it's fun. If not, I don't think it's so fun
You lost
anymore.
me $2.5 million
because of your exit.
because I didn't invest in Bitcoin.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
just hit me up. From
How
now
did
on.
I lose you? I'm like, I literally tried to
Because
make
you didn't push hard enough.
No, I literally remember you being like, my business manager, they're like telling me not to do it. And I was like,
Say
suit
more.
yourself. I was like, I put my money in. So like, and you know what? The craziest part was I had forgotten. And then I was like, oh, you know, because I had like got a new phone and I never downloaded the apps I had on my old phone, but I still had my old phone. So then like I was like, oh wait, whenever it went up to 40, I was like, oh, let me try to log in. And then I opened
Right.
it and I didn't know, I hadn't really remembered what I bought it at specifically or how much. And I was like, well, okay. I was like, oh wow.
Whoa.
I think a new house is on the horizon. Jake, you're lucky you remembered your password. My brother Jake invested in Bitcoin. His first ever Vine check. He invested in Bitcoin when it was at, I think, like $100.
Stop.
I'm talking like stage 1 Bitcoin.
Oh my gosh.
I think it probably amounted to like $150,000 to $200,000 today, but he forgot his password.
I talked to
Wow.
somebody.
Do you know
last-
there's billions of dollars float of Bitcoin?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 Just
Like,
because people forgot their passwords.
passwords?
Hey, that would be me.
Which makes it worth more, yeah.